Welcome back to the Animated Apparel Company YouTube channel. I'm your Star Wars expert, Grand Admiral Joey, and today we're going to be continuing our Bad Batch Season 1 review, reaction, and breakdown series and picking up on Episode 6. And if you want to get some of the hottest merch from your favorite anime, comics, 90s cartoons, DC, Star Wars, Marvel, and more, head over to animatedapparelcompany.com right now and use the offer code JOEY to get 20% off everything in your cart and to help keep the lights on in this place. As you know, I've been giving this show 100% positivity from the very start. I'm going off handwritten notes for this episode, so yeah, that's how bad I think this episode was. Let's go ahead and jump into the video, and we're gonna be continuing that even if it hurts, and it hurts. First off, Martez sisters. Yay! I was a huge fan of them in the last season of the Clone Wars, and I was super excited for their return. I mean, it makes sense. Why not bring back characters from the last season of the Clone Wars that were loved so much in this overly done, not overly done plotline? I mean, at this rate, we should have just brought characters back like Jar Jar and had him steal the tactical droid. It would have made this episode a 12 out of 10 instead of the 10 out of 10 that I'm gonna give this episode today. I did not like this episode. But let's talk about some things that I did like. I did like that we quickly got to see more of Sid, the Trandoshan, from the last episode. Although I wasn't expecting it to happen so quickly in the series, it was a welcome surprise. From what I thought, based on the ending of episode 5, the team was going to go off and we'd maybe see Sid in another episode, but nope, we're back in the bar thing that she owns and she's quickly assigning them another job. Like I said in the last review episode, I really do like her, so I'm glad that she's back. And of course, Wrecker hits his head once again, further activating his chip, and he repeats the phrase, "Good soldiers follow orders," further proving that we've been saying from the very beginning that the chip is becoming more and more active. I think next episode we'll probably see the kind of issue this will cause for the team, as we're on the edge of something that's going to be really messy for the remaining of the team. And speaking of good soldiers following orders, I really do like the ending with the battle droids waking up and destroying the security droids. And it's kind of funny that for clones, good soldiers follow orders, but for droids, well, orders are orders.
Orders are orders.
So now let's talk about the cloaked figure at the end of the episode. Is this a good or bad character? First, my favorite theory is that it's Bail Organa, as the cloak seems to match the one that Bail Organa would normally wear. He's also fighting or at least resisting the Empire in the shadows or in proxy in the background, so we know that he is doing something like this at this timeline. I've heard some say that maybe it's Ahsoka, but I don't think that it is her, as she's probably laying low after Order 66 and not trying to get herself in trouble. It might be Rex, as Rafa mentions that she knows where the clones are, maybe to help pique his interest and get him involved. And maybe it's Maul. Why? Well, it would be pretty cool to see what he's doing during this time and power transition. Also, Dave Filoni brought back Maul in the Clone Wars and also brought him back on Star Wars Rebels. Maybe he's doing that again with the Bad Batch. This is lower on my list, but I still wanted to mention it. And for the last piece that I want to review at this, I was not screaming yes as Omega fell into the molting lava pit. I mean, why would I say that? I've only had great things to say about her in this series. Jeez, guys, come on. All in all, this was the episode we got. I don't really like that it was the Martez sisters that we got to meet again, as I think it could have been literally anybody else. But hey, only good vibes and positivity for this show, am I right? That's gonna be all for this episode review. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts were on this video and on the episode of The Bad Batch. I love hearing and interacting with all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments. I will see y'all in next week's Bad Batch review. Bye.